can't do it without my glasses.
Oh, it's this camera. It's
But why-
stupid that it's over there because I'm building right here.
Oh. He usually makes it just small, and then is the egg timer up?
It is.
We're so echoey.
It doesn't look like it normally looks. It doesn't look like it normally looks out.
It doesn't look like it normally looks.
Oh, baby.
It doesn't look like it should.
What's going on? Let's see, we got like 2 minutes. Is this all queued up?
Yeah, so I guess I just hit live, right?
Mm-hmm. A video. Boom, bam. I've got the caffeine jitters, man.
I had my wake shake this morning.
I'm
'cause I
all
got
hopped
nailed.
up on shake weight.
Yes.
It's better. We're not demoing that product.
Come on.
Where's the
2
camera?
hands.
That's right.
Shake weight. Oh.
Cinnamon roll.
Weight shake, she said. I thought it was a dyslexia thing. She really meant a weight shake,
Wake shake.
not a shake weight, which goes like this.
No, shake weight is
We're not live, are we?
No.
we actually are.
Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Jim Edwards.
All right, we have 1 minute.
Yeah. So the official start of it, right?
There's official and unofficial?
It's officially unofficial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay.
But it really is like.
Take your gum
Did
out.
Batman wear glasses?
The glasses are good. I mean, Batman is already intelligent,
What does
but
that mean?
you're just one-upping him.
I think this makes me look like Dennis Miller.
Sure.
Hey.
Go live. Bada boom bam.
Wait, it needs to be reversed. I don't need my face on this.
So say okay and then flip it. Nice. All right. What's up, Facebook?
I don't know if we're live.
Hey.
We are. What's up, Facebook?
3, 2.
Wait, are we down? Okay, now we're. What's up, Facebook? What?
Hey, Facebook.
Oh, Jim, you killed me with the mask.
We having fun yet?
I woke up this morning and I was like, wouldn't it be funny? Like, I almost printed out a Russell Brunson mask because standing at his desk, I do get ego powers from the marketing gods.
Yes.
But the mask is killing me though.
You have your list of his quips that you should use? Remind people why he's not here, just for grin, so people don't think you killed him and put him in a trunk.
Well, he actually, I mean, he might be in a trunk. He's in another country. So, probably is in a trunk. Man, all right, so we have some cool stuff we're building today.
Well, introduce yourself, Steven. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm being not very polite on this. Oh, I'm gonna close this. So my name is Steve Larson. I sit right there, and I help Russell build out his funnels all day long. That's my desk right over there. And Russell's gone, so he asked that Jim and John and I take over Funnel Friday today. So we're going to teach you guys some cool stuff. And what's cool is that as the chats have been coming through, I'm usually holding the camera. A lot of you guys have asked how to drive traffic. So that's what we're going to show you guys today. We got John, who is the traffic god. We got Jim, who is insane at copy, obviously.
I'll write your copy today.
I'm just along for the, yeah,
I'm Batman.
he's a Batman. I've got so much caffeine in me right now. I'm hopped up on goofballs, man. It's nuts. Don't take Rhino Rush on an empty stomach.
What are you smoking?
Don't take Rhino Rush on an empty stomach. This stuff will mess you up. So I do it every morning that way.
Even has a heart attack. We'll just keep going, Jim.
Why are you so skinny?
Why so skinny? Oh, man. All right, so, Jim, am I allowed to start now?
Well, I was just trying to help you have good manners. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, please do. I won't say another word. You're in charge. Go for it, Russell.
What? All right, sounds good. I'm not sitting in his chair, so I can't totally get all the channeling of marketing gods yet. All right, so this is what we're going to build. And I'm going to share my screen real quick here so everyone can see it. And, all right. Can you all see that?
Yeah, I see me.
Oh, you see you, dang it. This is truly live. Hold on.
Truly live.
Truly live.
Now I see John. Now I see Steve.
All right, there we go. All right, so this is what we're going to build. So Funnel U is a fantastic membership site that teaches you guys, it's Funnel University, right? So you guys can learn all about funnels, how to actually put them together and how to be successful the first time you start, most of the time. So if we have, oh man, this is a lot harder to draw on here than I thought. So this is Funnel U, right? And there's a whole bunch of topics and videos and such in there. what we're gonna build today, say, and here's a sales page, right, that pushes them to here. Sales. All right, so what we're gonna build today is we're gonna build a front end offer that. Jim, do you want to explain this a little bit? You were talking about this earlier.
Did we lose Jim?
Jim, are you here?
Jim. Okay, go for it, Stephen. Let us know what it's all about.
Oh, say he's gone for some reason. Jim, can't
Can you
hear
hear me? Can you hear me
there
now?
we go.
Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry. So what we're going to do is, this is for a membership site, but this strategy will work with anything. But one thing that you can do with promoting a membership site is, if you've ever seen the old Sports Illustrated commercials where they offer you like the football phone and the jersey and the Sports Illustrated, or the not Sports, the swimsuit issue and all that stuff, you give people a reason to join now. So what we're going to do actually is create a front-end offer where we're going to offer a piece of software that's included with FunnelU called the Webinar Chat Script. And we're going to create basically a front-end bridge page that's then going to lead into the sales page. And then what that was going to do is give us the ability to run ads specifically for that webinar chat script, so we can focus on all the folks that are interested in webinar marketing, evergreen webinars. We'll be able to go after, and we'll talk more about that. That's John's thing. But so instead of just making an ad for a membership site, which is kind of a hard thing to actually do to get sales, we're going to advertise a specific aspect of within the membership site, which in this case is a piece of software, and run ads for that. So that's what we're going to be setting up and doing today. Does that explain it?
Yeah. So exactly, the concept is that after a while, your audience, whoever you're going for, is gonna hate seeing the same ad over and over again. So what you're gonna do is create all these different front-end products that run momentarily. So we'll run this one for a couple weeks and then stop it. We'll run this one and highlight a different aspect of the membership site and then stop it. And that way, your audience doesn't get fatigued for your ads, and you'll keep pushing to the same people, but get more and more of them, because some people might have a webinar problem they're trying to solve. Someone else might have a problem with the way they're doing their sales videos, and they need training on that. So we'll make a front-end offer here that's all about sales videos and the scripts involved in that. And so what we're going to build is a different front end for this membership site. So
right, but the cool thing is that with using ClickFunnels and using funnel scripts, when we say we set up a different front end, all we're going to do is just clone a page, make some changes to it, and it's done. In a half an hour, you can create a brand new front entrance to whatever it is you're selling. So that's the cool thing here. We say, create a whole new front end. This is giving you the ability to do that, but do it in just a few minutes, as opposed to the way you used to have to do it, which it'd be. That's why people didn't do it. That's why people didn't test. They didn't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I took my mask off in case anyone was wondering who this was now. It's getting a little hot. So.
Batman just revealed?
Batman revealed. Yeah, I'm Bruce Wayne. Sorry, boys. Anyway, go ahead.
Awesome. So, hey, I'm going to start the egg timer. I'll clone the page real quick, and then John and Jim are going to show you guys how to make a cool ad with the different software pieces. We have funnel scripts, and anyways, that's kind of the plan. Let me show you how to clone this in real quick, but we'll start the egg timer. Ready? I should probably share my whole screen, huh?
Why not?
Might as well.
Doesn't cost extra.
Today only.
Today only. I'll share my whole screen.
For free.
Nice.
All right, so already here's the start. Ready, go. All right, we got 30 minutes.
Here we go.
All right, 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do here is, this is the inside of Funnel University. Yes, we use our own software to make our own products. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to clone. This is the current front end that we have, and then it goes to the sales page itself, the order page, and then we have an upsell, and then a couple of them, and then the actual membership site. So all I'm going to do is come here to FunnelU, the squeeze page, and click clone this funnel step.
Now, if we talk while you're doing this, do you have it set so it won't change over to us? Everybody will still see your screen, right?
Yeah.
You have it locked into you?
Go for it.
Okay, cool. So just to remind everybody, what you're doing right now is you're basically cloning the front page of the membership site, and then you're going to modify that page to make the to make what is essentially a bridge page that's going to focus on a specific offer that we're going to play up in the ads. Correct?
Yep, exactly. So
Okay.
we're just highlighting a specific part of the membership area. So we're just going to take one little piece, and in this instance, we're going to take, let's see, where are we? This guy right here. So this is some of the software pieces that if you're part of Funnel U, you'll get. And so we're going to highlight this one right here. It's the webinar chat app. What's cool about it is that it records all of the interactions that people have with you in the middle of a webinar, so that as another webinar pops up, it plays the old ones and the new ones and all the others from the past. It just kind of timestamps them. So it causes crazy social proof. It's probably one of my favorite tools inside of Funnel U. So.
They can only see Jim on funnelu.com. They need to see your screen.
What?
You click on your little box there, Steven. Bottom right, and then it.
Where's the box?
Yeah. The little box down in the bottom corner.
On the right corner right there.
Hey, what are you
With your
talking
screen.
Yeah, there you go. That forces it to stay on you even if I'm talking.
about? Oh, I see what you said. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
I'm descriptive with my little box.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, then. So these are the
Thank
different
you,
software pieces. All right. What's that?
I just said thank you to Warren because he let us know that.
Oh, thank you very much, Warren. All right.
Thanks,
so
Warren.
This is the exact same page, right, as this front end one. So I'm just going to go in and change it. The purpose of this Funnel Friday is not necessarily to show how to make the landing page. We just want to show you the concept we're doing. Take the landing page and then match it to the ad set. So John and Jim, if you guys want to start hammering that part out, I'll just change up some things here on this page.
Okay. So do you want a headline for that page, and then some headline and some bullets?
Yeah, that'd be great. Absolutely.
Okay.
Open it up here and switch it up.
How do we switch it over to me so I can show the funnel script thing, or you want me to just give it to you and everyone will believe that I used funnel scripts?
Here you go. It's on you right now.
Okay.
Okay, Jim. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's get some headlines.
Okay.
Try again, Steven. I don't think it's clicked on Jim.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not a Google Hangout pro. I don't have pro status. Jim, you can just share your screen from there.
It's not sharing.
Oh, it is.
So you guys see it says killer headline scripts, funnel scripts?
Yep, we got you.
Okay, cool. So I went ahead and filled this out in the interest of time, and we just need some cool headlines for him. So I filled it out: webinar marketer, webinar marketing, webinar chat, make more sales on webinars, maximum webinar revenues, what they want, time frame 15 minutes, instantly and easily, having to put the hard sell on people, get more people to buy your webinar offers, and you hate trying to pitch on live webinars. So we click submit, and this will make some cool headlines for us. So how to instantly and easily make more sales on webinars in as little as 15 minutes. That might be good.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, here's one. How to instantly and easily make more sales on webinars in as little as 15 minutes, even if you hate trying to pitch on live webinars. That's a good one.
Love it.
Down here at the bottom, some other ones that I was looking at. Here's the perfect solution if you want to make more sales on webinars, even if you hate trying to pitch on live webinars.
Sweet.
And just riffing off of this, I mean, here's how to instantly add social proof to any webinar. That would be a little modifier on there. Just a thought, but I mean, you could easily go with this one: how to instantly and easily make more sales on webinars. Here we go. This might be too long, but John, you can be the judge. How to instantly and easily add more sales on webinars by adding real-time social proof.
Boom.
There you go.
That's the one. You want to send it over?
What do you mean send it over? I just told it to you.
But that means I got to write.
Okay, you want it on Facebook?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, hang on.
Throw in the word. Hey, Jim, what if you throw in the word? How to instantly and easily make more sales on auto webinars, adding in live social proof.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Just
it.
type that up. How to instantly and add on auto webinars. Is that hyphenated?
Yeah, let's hyphenate it.
On auto webinars by adding real time social proof. That's a good curiosity grabber too.
That's a fantastic idea.
And of course, I'd tell you that you'd want to you want in Russell's chat.
Yep, that'd be great.
Okay. How to instantly and easily make more sales on auto webinars by adding real-time social proof. Chat.
Boom.
Yeah, add chat at the end. I didn't have chat. Here, I'll type chat in there for you. So now you got it.
Thank
I
you.
like that. I mean, I would split test that through the power of ClickFunnels, but that's good stuff right there.
I'd buy
Okay.
it.
All right. So the other thing you're gonna need for that page are some bullets, and I'm just gonna give everybody a. This is kind of a. This is a preview of a new script that we're working on. I'm just going to show you the results. I'm not going to show you the script because we're going to be. I mentioned last week we're going to be working on we are working on the Brunson bullet script and funnel script. So here are four. Here are four bullets that you can use for your page. Okay.
And you're making with funnel scripts, right?
You mean with funnel scripts? What'd I say?
Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah, good.
Okay, yeah, the Brunson the new funnel script we're working on is called Brunson Bullets to totally play to Russell's ego of the Brunson box.
Yeah.
So the four bullets that I came up with for this thing was make more money by adding real-time social proof to any evergreen webinar. You want to call it auto webinar instead of evergreen?
Yeah, I think auto webinar matches our message better.
Okay, so any auto webinar you choose in ClickFunnels, save a ton of money by never having to pay for expensive live webinar services, save time with the ability to run multiple evergreen webinars at the same time, and avoid effort by never having to sit there doing a live webinar if you don't want to. I mean, those aren't perfect, but those are good enough for illustrative purposes right now.
Nice.
Love it.
So I'll send you those as well. Are you getting these, Steve?
Yep, grabbing them right now.
So now, why don't you here? Do you want to talk about what you're going to do now, John? And I'll.
So now that Steven's got the landing page going, right? What we need to do is we need to build some ads, and so we want to have a little, time here on this Funnel Friday to build some ads out and kind of show you how simple it would be to drive traffic to these landing pages that we're building with ClickFunnels, right? So the three parts of an ad that we need are we need the sales copy, and Jim, our sales copy superhero Batman, is going to write those for us. And then second, we need some images, right? Images are a big thing on Facebook. And then third, we need the audiences who we're actually going to send the ads to, who's going to see the ads. So I'm going to be working on images, even though I tend to use Image Guy when I'm running on the fly. I use a system called Canva, and I'll show you how to do that. And then I'm going to show you how to get some awesome audiences for this too. So Jim, let's talk about the copy first.
Okay, so let me share mine again. Yes. And now you guys should be seeing on the screen Facebook newsfeed ad scripts.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So again, I filled it out ahead of time just to make it so that we weren't here till after lunch, Mountain Time. But basically, these go right along with doing the headline stuff. Our main keyword phrase is webinar selling. Our target audience is a webinar marketer. The name or title of the thing that we're selling is the webinar chat app. It's software. It's revolutionary. Number one big payoff is add social proof that makes more sales. And I'm going to change that to add real time. Real-time social proof that makes more sales instantly. And they get the payoff within 15 minutes. And the big thing that they want to avoid is having to do live webinars all the time. So we whack the submit button. Now let me ask you a question, John. And in here we talk about cold, warm, or hot traffic. Cold traffic being people that don't know who you are and don't have a they don't even know there's a solution. They just know they're sick of doing live webinars. In this case. Warm traffic is they know that there's got to be a solution out there. They're looking for a solution, but they don't know about your solution in particular. And hot traffic is they know who you are and they know what your product is.
Yeah.
Is this going to be cold, warm, or hot traffic, you think?
Let's say warm, because we're going to be talking to people who already are doing auto webinars or interested in doing it.
Okay.
And they're aware of they're aware of the problem. Yeah, this is so great about funnel scripts, though. I mean, it maps out the cold, warm, and hot, so you can hit all three audiences. I think warm's going to give us a good middle ground there, Jim.
Okay. Now I can see this says right, so basically there's 3 parts to an ad in your news feed. There's the headline, there's the body, and there's the call to action. Or the text rather. So I can see just from looking at, here's great news if you want to add real-time social proof. I want to change that if you want to add real-time social proof to your webinars. Because that's going to make it read a lot better. So I just changed that, click submit again, and now it's, here's great news if you want to add real-time social proof to your webinars that makes more sales. Here's a quick way to add real-time social proof to your webinars to make more sales. I'm going to change that from that to 2. I mean, any of those looking good for getting us going?
Yeah, let's see here.
Okay, here's a quick way. Here's the secret to add real-time social proof to your webinars to make more sales without having to do live webinars. Who else wants to add real-time social proof to your webinars to make more sales?
Yeah, I like that one. Who else wants to add? Because that one seems real social media friendly.
Okay, so you want me to
throw in auto webinars because real-time makes more sense.
Okay, how you want me to send you that?
So to add real-time social proof to your webinar makes more sense. Facebook would be great.
Okay, I just sent it to that thing we had going. Just let me know if you're getting it. So then the next thing we need to make our ad, we've got our headline. Now we need some post text. So let's look at this. I mean, we'll modify this a little bit. Webinar marketers, easy. Webinar selling software just launched. Makes it super simple to add real-time social proof to your webinars to make more sales. This software adds real-time. Oh, I like this. Let's modify this a little bit. But this software adds real-time social proof to your webinars to help make more sales in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
That's good.
All right, so we'll modify that a little bit. So this software, here we go. I mean, this is the beauty of funnel scripts, because then you just modify it however you need it. This software adds real-time social proof to your webinars, real-time social proof chat to your webinars to help you make more sales. How long does it take them to set it up?
I mean, not long at all. There's a few settings you go through, but honestly, the whole process takes, I mean, maybe 20 minutes.
Okay.
If you don't know what you're doing. But this video helps the whole way to help you figure it out.
Okay, how about this? This software adds real-time social proof chat to your webinars that helps you make more sales, helps you convert more sales.
Just a minute, yeah. Yeah, once they figure out how to use it, it's super quick to use. So.
Okay. So this software adds real-time social proof chat to your webinars that helps you convert more sales, sets up in just minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah,
sweet.
All right, so I'm sending you that. And then the last thing we need is the description. And just so everybody understands, when we're setting these ads up, basically the headline is what goes under the picture, the post text is what goes above the picture, and the description is what we're using as a call to action. So we got now we just need our description. So what do we want them to do? Claim this software to discover how to add real-time social proof to your webinars to make more sales. Is that cool?
Claim the software, yeah, that's good.
Must have webinar selling software. I'll show you how to add real-time social proof to your webinars.
I like the free revolutionary software. Click here.
Okay, but is it really free? Oh, it's free when they join.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're giving away software pieces for free when they join Funnel U, and they get a free trial to it as well. So.
Well, there you go. Okay, I just sent it to you. Free revolutionary software. Click here. Boom. My job is done. Drop the mic. Over to you, boys.
You can have like 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Love it.
Okay, so I'm grabbing all of this. If you want to make my screen the screen, and I'll go ahead and start sharing my screen.
I don't know how to do that. I can't do
And
that.
then I'm talking to Steven.
Okay.
Stefan.
Boom.
Okay, let's see this.
Boom. Did everyone see him?
Yeah, every time you talk, it switches back to you. How do we lock it in on him?
That's good because I'm extremely self-centered, so
For my little
I want to see myself as often as possible.
Okay, so I've got the copy written right here. So the first thing I'm going to do at this point, now that I have my copy written, is I'm going to come over here to Canva. I've been changing a little bit so you don't spend so much time on image editing.
It keeps switching back and forth between you and Steve.
Hey, Steve, can you see my little box? Can you highlight it?
Yep. Already is.
You want to mute yourself? Whoa, comment. Okay. I wonder if you mute yourself because it follows the sound.
Now I'm seeing you. Now I'm seeing you, John.
Okay, you got my
Now I'm seeing him.
Okay, probably not mute this screen. Okay, cool. So here at canva.com, write this down, it's free. Canva.com if you haven't used it before. It's easy image editing. So you just click on whatever you want. They already have the sizing for you. That makes it easy too. If I want a Facebook ad, I click Facebook ad. Okay, pops up the right size. And then I can upload any images I want. So I uploaded in a Russell Brunson image. I uploaded in the logo of the software that we're talking about. I dropped in a shape. You can have all these different shapes. So I grabbed a shape and I dropped it in like this. Spun it around. So my idea on this one is to have the text going at an angle because everything in Facebook is so squared up, right?
Yeah.
So I've got some text, and I'm going to see if I can make it parallel to the image, basically. And this is just the placeholder text that the image had, but I'm going to grab some of Jim's text and throw it in there. Let's see, what should we work with? I'm thinking the ideas of real-time social proof and auto webinars. So I'm going to grab some of this. I'm not sure this is the best text element. I'm going to grab a different one that fits our needs better.
For some reason, it keeps switching back over to
Steve.
I don't know why.
Steve.
Boom. You should have it now.
There you go.
Should.
Okay. I'm making it the same color as this logo and kind of this tie to kind of. Now again, I'm not an image guy. I'm sure there's an image person who could string me up for doing this, but real-time social proof on auto webinars.
What?
Just some little interesting text like this. Oh, I don't like that text.
All right, so we got about 10 minutes. John, I was wondering, could you share a little bit more also of like the strategies that you're going to use to push that out?
Yeah, I will here. Okay, let me just get this one, throw that on there. We'll call the image good for our purposes, and we'll move on.
Sweet. I remember way back in the day, traffic is actually how I personally got started, and we would go. I was driving traffic for Paul Mitchell at the time, and there's 8 of them down in California we were doing it for, and all we would do. This is like the most rookie.
Paul Mitchell, the hair guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like the most rookie strategy on the planet, but we would just take our competitor's landing page and we'd run it against Google AdWords, and Google AdWords would run through their landing page and pull up all of the keywords that related to that page. And so we would just export every single keyword that had to do with our competitor's landing page and load it up in like some cheap service like 7search.com. We'd get like 5-cent clicks off that thing. And that worked a little while, but it's like such cheap, a little bit crappy traffic, and Anyway, so I'm excited because whatever John's about to show is way better than what we used to do on that.
Sure. Okay, Steve. So let's check this out. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing with the image, just to give you some ideas. So, we're going to be marketing to a lot of people who know Russell's face. So I made sure to use Russell's face. Okay.
Right.
If I had more time, I might play with the idea of zooming him in a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll just.
Oh, I like that. That looks good.
Yeah.
And just spell webinars right, so I'll stop worrying that webinars spelled.
You're bad, man.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so yeah, if I was cool, then I'd make this look cooler. But at least there's an arrow pointing to what the heck is this? Curiosity based. His face is kind of curiosity based. My web guy would make the backgrounds match, and this would be awesome. So I'll go ahead and download this version of it. With Facebook, they don't like a lot of text in the image. So the less text you have, actually, the more reach they give you, the more impressions they give you. And they'll give you a little warning if you have too much text. They're ranking images with text now on a low, medium, or high scale. If you've got a lot of text, you got text all over the image, then they are actually going to limit the traffic that they send you. You're kind of basically put in the back of the line when it comes to showing the ad. So keeping the text minimal is preferred. Okay, so now that we have an image, we're going to come over here let's start in the ads manager. I think this is the best place. Then I'll show you a little trick you can do with Power Editor if we have time. We come into our ads account, and we come up here to click to create the ad.
Oh baby, 7 minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna give us an extra 10 minutes today. I'm saying.
Okay. We're gonna send people to our website. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We can increase conversions on our website and stuff if we want to play pixels. But for today, we'll just send people to the website. We'll name it the Auto Webinar at Software. This campaign name. Okay, so luckily, since we have our own, we have ClickFunnels, we've uploaded the ClickFunnels audience. So I break down the traffic in Facebook when I upload our subscribers into Facebook. I upload buyers separate from people who just opted in, separate from people who just viewed the page, right? Each one being, like Jim talked about, cold, warm, and hot traffic, okay? So this one I'm going to say would be a great offer for warm and hot traffic. So people who bought ClickFunnels and are using it, or people who once used it or at least attempted to sign up and they, at least gave us their email. So that's the audience I'm going to use there. This software would be great for anybody in the United States or Canada, or United Kingdom, Australia. So now when you're adding in multiple countries here, one thing to always watch is your deliverability. So your delivery of your ads. So when you go back and you look at your ads and your stats, make sure that you're getting an even distribution across the countries. Sometimes if you add in multiple countries like this, Facebook will determine that Australia is giving you the cheapest traffic, and although you think you're evenly sending traffic to 4 countries, you might actually be sending 90% of your traffic to Australia. So you always want to watch that. You go back and look at that. Age group, since it's a custom audience, since it's our own list that we've uploaded in here, I'm going to leave the age alone and just say basically anybody who is on our list is okay to see this. Gender the same. But if I was going more into colder interests, then I'd start to limit age by demographic and stuff like that. We're on English-speaking countries, so no reason to mess with the language. One thing we can do, I'll show you over here, our potential reach is 45,000. If we really wanted to get granular, we could say, well, they have to be interested in webinars. Okay, so anything that does webinar stuff.
Now, John, what's like the thought process you're going through with this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you're so good at this. What are the questions you're kind of asking yourself in your head to come up with these audiences?
Okay, so I've got this general list right here of all of our ClickFunnels people, but half of them might only sell stuff, via via tripwires, or might just be making opt-in pages or something like that with ClickFunnels. There's only a select few of them, or a small percentage of them that's actually doing webinars with ClickFunnels. So my question is, how do I make sure that every dollar I spend in ads is puts our ad in front of people who are interested in our offer, right? So that's what I'm going for. So like, how do you make no dollar wasted, right? Think of it like your mom trying to feed your household of 20 kids, and you've got to make sure that no dollar goes wasted. And so how do we make sure that we zoom way in and make sure that we've got the exact people who want to see our ad?
Okay. And that would probably, and just to add something to that, it probably would be even more important when you don't have a buyer's list, and let's say you're targeting an audience of retargeting pixel people who've been to your site but haven't bought anything yet. So for whatever reason they made it over to ClickFunnels, but they didn't buy or whatever, or maybe they did, but by adding those extra things, we're really helping ourselves, because I know a lot of people, when they're doing retargeting pixels, they just retarget them. They don't do any type of other targeting.
Exactly. So yeah, we can even look at that too. So let's assume we don't have a buyer's list, and we'll just do the people who landed on the page and didn't even give us any data at all. So we're just raw retargeting. So if we do that, we want to make sure we zoom in a lot, like I was saying. So anything that looks like webinar stuff, right? So we've got WebEx, we've got go to webinar. If we can find that in interest. We can. How about the company that makes it Citrix? So these are the guys that go to webinar, right?
Yeah.
So I'm adding in all these things here. So you notice that this one came in as employers. We don't necessarily want the employees of Citrix. We just want people who are interested in it. Web classes, webinars, a webinar guide. So yeah, now we've got a good selection here, and we've whittled down what was. If I hover over here, it was 200 or so. It's not showing me right now, but it was 200,000 or so people. Okay, so we could have run our ads to 200,000 people, or we can make sure that we're only sending it to people who have some kind of interest in webinar stuff. And then we cut 200 down to 43,000. Okay, and so you have that. In essence, I cut out, what would that be? 3/4 of
75%.
Yeah, 75% or 3/4 of the people who maybe not do so direct interest, and I cut it way back down to those who are hopefully super interested. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it does.
So now, if you got any more questions on that stuff?
I don't think so. You're just a ninja.
I mean, that was supposed to be the thing, that if somebody didn't have, I mean, you uploaded custom audiences, and one of the things to do is, and there's other training that you've done on targeting audiences that's available in Instant Traffic Hacks and other stuff when you're on the inside.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is not just targeting one interest, but layering multiple interests. So, people who are interested in online marketing, who are also interested in webinars, who are also interested in email marketing or something like that, would be a much better thing than just to focus on one of those variables.
Exactly. And the cool thing about this box right here, this is OR log, we call it. The Boolean operator. So they have to, if they are interested in Citrix systems or video conferencing or web conferencing or WebEx or webinar guide, if they're interested in any of those, as well as on my retargeting list, then they'll see this. Okay? So these are all, they don't have to be every single one. Just any of them, then they fall into this list of 43,000. You want to narrow the audience even further, which is good to do, especially if we're going to really cold traffic. Then we can start.
By the beard of Zeus.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I mean, that right there, that's $1 million tip, because I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was there. That's got to be relatively new right there.
It is probably 3 or 4 months new. So
okay.
You can go as deep as to. So you know what? Job titles. This is a good thing. Let's do job titles. Let's actually browse Only job titles. Where are they? More categories? It's hard to find, but once you find it, it's worth it. Okay, let me try
Job
this
role.
one more time. Um,
Work.
there it is. Job titles. So now we're searching inside of job titles, okay? So who do I want? Who's interested in buying this? People who
Owner.
own their own business.
Yeah.
Owner and operator. Business owners. Salesmen might be doing webinars. Um, people who might call themselves CEOs or presidents.
So just so everybody understands what we're doing here, whether for the purpose of this demonstration, we're using a custom audience of people who have at least been to the ClickFunnels site. If you didn't have that, then you would just start doing interests, and then you can basically say any one of these. So they're interested in webinars, or they're interested in internet marketing, or they're interested in this, and in this new thing at the bottom, and they must also match this criteria. So they must be a business owner, or they must, in this particular case.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that is pure gold right there, because that just allows you to get so laser focused that it's like, you know what, if I can't sell to people who are interested in webinars, who own their own business, and who are selling their own products, I suck. if that's my perfect customer and that's them, then either my ad sucks or my offer sucks, but I'm talking to the right people, so I know I can dial it in from there.
Exactly, I love it. And you want to get as many, so when you open up a new category, get as many as you can into that category. Okay? So like if you're trying to find webinar people, get as many webinar systems as you can find in there. If we had more time to research, we could probably find quite a few more. Maybe Webinar Jam and stuff like that, right? But here Facebook has a trillion different ways to say owner. Put them all in. That makes sense? And they'll start.
Poobah.
Yeah.
I'm the poobah here.
Yeah, so you can keep going and going and spend time to do that. Because right now our audience is too small. We'd want to try to grow this a bit more, get to the 10,000 maybe.
That was going to be my question. What's kind of a magic number that you're looking for when you want to run an ad?
So it's all relative to how much you want to spend.
Okay.
An audience of 10,000 can only handle, a few $100 before it wears out, or before you need to change your image out. That's pretty much what happens is you get banner blindness eventually, and you'll watch that. As you watch your ad performance, it'll hit this hockey stick real fast.
Right.
So you're getting clicks for 20 cents, 30 cents if you're super awesome targeted. Maybe it's $1. $1 is very common to get $1 for a click. But then it'll start to hockey stick, and one day you'll wake up and it's $2, then $4. You got to turn that off. You got to get a new banner, a new image, and then you can rerun to the same audience. You can do that quite a few times until the audience gets tired of your message. Then you got to go find a new audience.
And John, I know you could go on about this for hours and stuff, but if people want to learn more about this from your teaching, because I can verify to everybody that John really knows what he's talking about. I've seen the direct results, and he's the man over there. If people want to learn more about this from you, where in the ClickFunnels universe can they get this type of training from you?
Okay, so this training is only found right now as an upsell offer to our book. So you got to go to .comsecretsbook.com. When you get that free book plus shipping, pay shipping, then you're going to see instant traffic hacks offered. And that's where you learn how to do awesome ninja Facebook stuff. Instant traffic hacks. It's just an offer that's tied to the book. It's the only place you can get it right now.
And I went through that again. I went through that when you first came out with it, and I went through it again last week, and it is just as valuable now as ever. So it's good stuff. Definitely, you guys want to grab that.
That's awesome. The other thing you want to do, Jim, in this kind of targeting, especially when you're selling something, is you want to exclude the people who've already bought. Lots of people forget to do this, and you can do it. You can exclude people who bought your stuff. So you're pushing ads to them, you're retargeting and stuff like that. Once they buy, you got to kick them off your ad spend. So I'd exclude, the buyers of my stuff, and you can exclude an uploaded list as well as a pixeled list. And the pixel list is great because it'll keep itself updated, right?
And that pixel would just go on like your members only page where as soon as somebody got in there, you knew that they had bought.
Exactly that maybe that purchase confirmation. Hey, thanks for buying that page.
Right.
Cool. So let's talk about placements then. So placements are interesting. There's a variety of placements here on Facebook. You can even use their audience network, which is like mobile newsfeed stuff, and I mean in essence it's the stuff that shows up on other apps, right? Ads on other apps and stuff like that. Don't start with that. Once you're a pro, you can get into that. But I wouldn't start with that, okay? Instagram's tricky because you have to follow Instagram guidelines, but if you have an Instagram account, you can run ads there. It works well. For this purposes, I'm turning it off because I'm not sure we're set up 100% with this account. Mobile newsfeed is good, desktop newsfeed is good, and I always test desktop right column as well. We get some great results with this. Although there are rumors that it might be going away, Facebook might be doing away with the right column stuff. Anyway, so with mobile traffic, this is a great little feature, this checkbox. If you're wanting them to just opt in, I don't think it's necessary. If you're wanting them to buy something and fill out a form, you got to ask yourself, where do you want them to be on their mobile device? Do you want them to be in the middle of the grocery store looking at their grocery list? They happen to see your ad. Like, they're not going to buy anything standing there, right? You want to make sure that they're anchored down at a Wi-Fi spot, basically at home, at work, something like that. So this checkbox, I will always check it if my ads are driving to an offer that has some kind of a longer form to fill out. They want to purchase something. They got to type in their credit card number, stuff like that. Make sense?
Yes.
Cool. Budgeting. Budgeting is interesting. So you kind of set your own budget. Daily budget works great. You can do a lifetime budget. Let's just do it. My testing budget is about $20. That's usually what I do until I start seeing results, and then I scale it up.
Now, what results are you looking for from that $20? You know, like what's the indicator? Hey, I should scale this.
So it depends on my objective. What I chose in the campaign, the objective I chose was clicks to my website. So the primary thing I'm looking for is how cheap are those clicks to my website? Am I okay with paying $1, $2, $3, 50 cents, whatever it comes in at? If I'm not, if it seems like it's, I kind of have to back end that into my offer. I go into ClickFunnels and I look, what's my conversion rate? You know, for if 20% of the people who land on my page opt in, or 25%, then I got to times, you know, my cost per click by 4 to understand what an opt-in is costing me, right?
Okay.
The click cost me $1 from Facebook, and 1 out of 4 people opt in, then every opt-in costs me $4. Am I okay with that? Does that fit in my ad spend budget? You know, how many of those people are going to convert? So you got to kind of run your numbers through your funnel to figure out what you're okay with. So, and every industry is different. That's what's crazy. Like, we've got an industry that works with some students who work with migraine headaches. They get clicks. That makes sense. Unheard of. But it's super hyper focused, and there's tons of suffering by that audience. You know, somebody says they've got migraine relief, those people are clicking like crazy, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, we just launched the biohacking secrets, and you know, you've been running ads to that and such. And for the first little while, you know, we weren't making money. We were doing all the testing and stuff like that, and a lot of that was your end, though. Obviously, you know, making sure that the ad spend, you know, wasn't more than we were actually making. If you see that, let's say, you know, say a guy like me who doesn't do a lot of traffic comes in and there's, I'm starting to fail. I'm seeing that I'm spending way too much to get a customer. What's the next few steps you would take, you know, in order to actually, I don't know, reverse that and start split testing and seeing, because now we make money with it, right? Now it's doing great. So how did you do that?
Yeah, I'll show you some of that. So we can even look over at biohacking secrets. I don't think Anthony cares.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's dig into that a little bit.
It's a fantastic offer, by the way.
It really is a great offer.
It's pretty cool.
Biohacking secrets. We're running the traffic here, and it's just blown out of the water. So at first we tested all kinds of interests, right? And we identified these interests by people that Anthony basically, his Dream 100, people he thought were similar to him. So I'll just to make things simple, I'll look at the image ads, the book offer here. So this campaign, I'll show you all the different interests. So every ad set, I guess I should talk about this. In Facebook, there's campaigns, and inside of campaigns there's ad sets, and inside of ad sets there's ads, okay? At the campaign level, where you're setting your objective. So our objective is to sell this book using image ads. So it's image type and objective is what the campaign encompasses. So here we have, I name it that way to kind of keep my head on straight. So these are all image ads, static images, and then it's for the book offer. And then what I'm going for is website conversions because I have a conversion pixel on the page. Okay, so all of these are image ads. If I want to do a video ad, I start a new campaign with video. Okay, so all of these were the same images. I did 4 or 5 different images, and they're all just different interests. So you can see here, Tim Ferriss is one of the interests we tried. Ben Greenfield, Dave Asprey, and we're trying to get it a little bit broader so we can see how things played out. So I tested all these different. So Wim Hof is a kind of a biohacking guy. Laird and stuff like that. So I ran all these things, and then I started to see, well, which ones are converting and why, or which ones aren't. So you can see that Laird, Hamilton, if I'm even saying that right, he cost $32 to make a book sale, his audience. That's how they responded. Contrasted with Wim Hof, who over the lifetime of this was selling books for only $13. So I paused Laird pretty quick and just ran with Wim Hof. Other than that, these ad sets and these ads are the same. I only want to test one variable, right? Just to be scientifically accurate. So,
you literally you create the same ad. I mean, it's basically just audiences that you're testing with, seeing which one captures. You turn off the ones that are losing money and run with those that are.
So on this level, on the ad set level. So on the ad set level, we're testing a variety of different audiences, seeing which one wins, and the ones that win, we go with it, right?
But all those ads are exactly the same. The only variable that's being tested is the audience.
Actual, yeah.
On the ad set level, correct. On the ad set level, and you can see that the winning ones, the ones that are still glowing over here, are the ones that came in for $7, $5, right? Versus $50, and the only difference there was the audience. Now, when I dig into it, let's open this up. Inside of every ad set, we have a variety of ads, right? So you see each image showing up twice. I guess this one I didn't do the double on this, but double on the. There was 2 on that and 2 on this. So can you? I know that's small. Maybe I can blow it up a little bit, but there you go. So every image was in there twice because I had a unique copy on each one. Okay. So inside of this one audience, I had 6 different ads running. So I tested out 3 images and 2 sets of copy. So each image has copy A, copy B. Next image, copy A, copy B. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's variables in here. So I run this and I find out inside of each audience that certain ads convert a lot better than others. So this right here, I mean, that's a huge savings. That's like 40% cheaper to run. And that's the exact same image. You see the same image there, just different copy. So this one took all the ad spend, and I turned all the other ones off. Okay. So then I go into every single audience that I think is worthwhile, and then I open up all my ads, and so every day I'm coming in here and I'm looking at my ad set, seeing like, hey, how are the audiences doing? And then I flip to the ads. I dig into the ads and I say, okay, is there an ad that's doing better than another ad? And then I run with the best ad. So those are the different degrees of testing. You're testing your images and your copy inside of your audiences, basically. Think of it that way.
Yeah, and this is real. And what makes this super cool and easy to do is the fact that you can take the funnel script that makes your ads, and you can come up with all kinds of different copy instantly so that you'll be able to test ads, because that's the biggest mistake people make, is not split testing ads, because it's so damn hard to write the first ad in the first place. They're just happy they got the first ad written, and then they run it and then wonder why they ain't rich yet. And the whole thing is, this is a process of of working your way through finding the ads that work, finding the pictures that work, and you got to have the different iterations to be able to do it.
Exactly. I love how funnel script makes that so easy. So another thing that was interesting, so we started running this and a week or so into it. We looked into the gender. We're like, who's really responding to Anthony's message? And check this out. In almost all cases, females cost they basically were responding not so well to his ads because to sell a book to them costs 3 times as much.
What?
3 times as much to sell a book to a girl than to a boy from these ads from this offer, right?
Does that mean girls don't like books?
Yeah. And this isn't the case in all markets. Obviously, if this was a different offer, it could appeal to women more than men. Just Anthony appeals to the men more than women. So, anyway, so what we did is we actually quickly determined that Anthony's demographic is basically 30-year-old to 60-year-old men. We turned off the audiences to the women; they were too expensive, and all of a sudden we got. So I mean, basically, the fluctuation here between the ad cost per sale. This is what I'm getting to, Jim. Is that at one point it cost us $80 to sell a book, and on the other side it cost us $5 to sell a book.
But here, let me stop you right there. When it cost you $80 to sell a book, 99.99% of marketers out there would have stopped instantly, said, this doesn't work, Facebook don't work, this sucks, I want my money back, this is a ripoff, this is, that whole thing that happens in the help desk.
Yeah.
And that is amazing that you were able to reduce the cost by over 90%. In what kind of a time frame?
This took us 3 weeks to get this far, but we were there within a week. Within a week, we were down from the worst ad sets being $60 or $80 to sell a book. We were down to the $10 mark, and then whittling it down from 10 to these 7s and 6s that you see. That took another couple weeks.
But most people would have given up way before they even got to that point.
Yeah, it's really great. And you can continue to whittle down. Like you can drive yourself insane trying to shave off another penny off of your cost, right? But there comes a point when you got to say, okay, this is good enough, and just run with it.
Right.
John,
And then you want to have your eye on the horizon for the next ad set you're going to be running for when the banner blindness kicks in on this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Well, hey, if you guys want to see the page that's finished, and then we've been on for about an hour, we should probably start wrapping it up. So
go buy the book, because Anthony's a cool dude. Especially if you're a guy between the ages of 30 and 60, obviously you want the book.
Yeah, it's actually an awesome book. So let me switch it back here. You guys can see what I've done.
No, we see you.
I see it now.
I see a black page. Now I see John.
You
didn't go.
Yeah.
Click on you.
All right, you see my screen?
Nice.
Sweet. All right, cool. So this is the page, right? We got how to instantly and easily make more sales on auto webinars by adding real-time social proof chat. Boom. So if they leave, there's an exit pop. All right, I already expired on that one, but there's the bullets. They put in their email address, and
nice.
There we go. That's basically it, and it redirects over to the Funnel University sales page. I can't remember where it is, but that's basically it. So.
Let me ask you one question, Steve, just because I know that people will ask. What makes you highlight some words and not? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so what I do is I go through and if you had to whittle this down to like just a couple words, the main ideas, the main highlights, this is exactly what I choose. So I don't read everything. I hardly ever read a sales page. I skim. We're all skimmers now, right, because of the internet and long-form sales letters, at least I am anyways. So what I do is I highlight the main key principle from this point. Real-time social proof. Never having to pay, and they're like, wait, what? That sucks them in a little, right? Run multiple evergreen webinars at the same time. Don't have to sit down live if you don't want to. And they're just little pieces so that as you read quick, you get the main idea and you don't get bogged down in the text. The main thing is this huge red button, which you cannot avoid. So that's basically why. But so to go learn more of John's craziness and how he's a wizard, go get the book, .com/book.com. We've been you check out Funnel U also, and then Jim used Funnel Scripts, which is like the coolest thing. That I use it in Companion when I build what Jim's builds, or uses funnel script. So, anything else, guys?
No, I just want to thank John for that was an awesome lesson. I learned a couple things I did not know, so that was really, really good. I appreciate that. That was excellent, and that just gives you guys a preview of what you can learn when you go buy the .com Secrets book, and then you take the upsell of the instant traffic hacks. It's worth the price, absolutely.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's fantastic stuff. All right, guys, I think that's it. We'll stop there. Hope you guys all learned stuff. I learned a ton, some really cool stuff. So.
We all learned how to use Google Hangouts today.
How to use Google Hangout was my big lesson today, right?
Well, you guys did great. Steve, you did an excellent job. Well done, well done. That was not easy to be in charge there, so well done.
Oh, thank you very much. It's because I'm standing in the Russell zone, and we got
You're anchored.
Beard is tickling my head right now. I'm getting it.
You anchored to his chair. You didn't say if you sat in the chair, the instant thing you would say would be like, what's his favorite thing to say? Crap ton.
Crap ton. I got a whole list of Brunson isms. I just sit next to him. He just says the same things over and over again. I'll have to share that sometime. But.
Cool. Great job, guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
See ya.
All right, bye.